getting ready for our last piece. I'd like to take a moment, just like Mr. Holtz, and thank you all for an amazing, wonderful weekend. From the moment we landed, we've been taken extremely wonderful care of. Starting with Ezekiel Schultz, who drove us all around all the time, made sure we got where we're going. Dr. Wendy Mullen has been taking good care of us, looking after us, making sure while everybody was running around that we were well taken care of. So we appreciate your partner, Dean of Music. Dr. Miller as well has been awesome taking care of us. We've had a couple of people in our room that have been with us all weekend. Olivia Spangler, Lena Fomenko, Tyler Stolley, Andrew Lawson, and Will Gentry, have been in our room the whole time. And I mean, I don't think that there's been a problem because I've never seen it. So they were always here taking care of a wonderful sign of Tennessee Tech of just how the students are engaged with what's going on in the education process here, and they're so working with the kids. I tried to find out some of the names of the percussion students that have been here, because every time we stopped at rehearsal to stop, and I'd say, hey, why don't you, and the percussion student was already there fixing things. I said, who was the student there? They're like, you had like 6 of them coming and going. I said, yeah, this is awesome, thank you so much. And that brings us back to Dr. Harris, who gave us this wonderful opportunity to be here. I had the opportunity of meeting Dr. Harris about 17 years ago at my first teacher in service. There's about 20 teachers there. I decided to sit down in the corner because I'm a little shy. He decided, for whatever reason, by the grace of God, to sit down next to me and befriend me. So from that moment, he started taking me to dinner, started taking me to his rehearsal hall, said, this is how you teach a band. This is what you do. Now you call this guy and you come over and have him watch you teach your band and tell you how to teach it some more. And little by little, we've grown, and from colleagues to friends, and I'm just very blessed by our time together. The support and the belief and the knowledge and encouragement that he's given to me and so many others. I found being here this weekend, it's not unique to me from watching the students interact with our students here and the students at the concert last night. Watching the band play, they're just fantastic. And then looking at the stage, the trumpets were on a rise of the trumpets and trombones, and just the shine in their eyes, watching Dr. Harris as he conducted, and they counted their rest and hallelujah until they just unloaded. And then they were playing, what was it, Zampus, right, Zampa? And the trombones just grooving while the clarinets were just tearing it up. So you can see that the students love him too, and what a wonderful place. And I have children of my own that I would love to send here. Because, the hospitality that you all have here in the South, the program that's going on here, and all the fine professors that were working with us and did their stuff today for our kids. It's such a wonderful environment. So I appreciate so much the opportunity to be here. And of course, I couldn't have done this without your parents that have brought your kids here, that take your kids to all these rehearsals, paid support for the private lessons, all the things you do to make your kids have opportunities like this. And of course, the band directors that are here that teach them all the fundamentals and are so insistent upon doing the right thing, having good manners, playing with good technique, having the right equipment. And of course, sometimes it's forgotten, but giving up their weekend here for their family to be here with your family. So I'd like to thank the directors as well for their time here. And then a fun march, Freedom City March by Carl King.